Hey, it's Steve here. Welcome to Hardtail Life. I hear you like to ride low oil can. Me too. Let's go. Let's drop in. You know, before I was mountain biking, I used to be into a lot of things, but especially volleyball. Beach volleyball, indoor volleyball, grass volleyball. And it was great. It was so much fun. But the downside of volleyball is the overhead is pretty high. Like, you got to get at least a certain number of people to play. You need a court, you need nets. The people had to be all of a certain level in order for it to be meaningful. So it was pretty challenging. And when you find a group, it's great, but you know, try to imagine coordinating 4, 6, 8 people, maybe more, you know, and the net and the courts. So yeah, it is not the easiest thing to just get up and do, which is why I think mountain biking is so great. You can go in a group, big group, small group. Big groups can be broken down, and then also riding solo like I'm doing today. Sometimes, you know, everyone has a different schedule, and it's nice to be able to get out and still do it without relying on someone else. Sure, it might change what you ride, how you ride. For example, if you're riding it by yourself, you don't have the option to shuttle, so you gotta climb, which is fine. I like climbing anyways. But yeah, like, you probably don't want to ride too far out or anything too challenging in case you get hurt and you don't have a fallback. There we go. So that's the wonderful thing about mountain biking, is that you can ride a lot of different things in a lot of different ways. Even the same trail can be ridden in different ways. You can ride an easy trail pretty hard and make it a challenging feature or challenging ride if you want to. Or you can take a chill, and you know, even harder trails when you ride chill can be pretty sweet too. Whew. This part's always very bouncy and hard on the rear calves. Whew. Yeah, I don't want to take it too hard because, again, I'm riding solo. Actually, that makes another thing really fun about mountain biking, is that you can ride with a lot of different skill levels, you know, and still have a good time. Everyone can kind of do their own thing. I used to do a little bit of road riding, and if you don't ride at the same level or very close to the same level, it's really challenging to have a good time and keep up. Those who are really strong, fit, experienced will easily leave newbies in the dust, and that'll be that. You may never see them again for the rest of the ride. But when it comes to mountain biking, you know, just the nature of it, you can ride different lines. Usually there are ride-arounds. You don't have to do all the hard features. You don't have to ride them all at the same speed, because just riding something at different speed can change the difficulty by a lot. And so you can have like a really experienced rider and a chill rider do the same trail and each have a really good time. Another thing is, with mountain biking, there's so much stoppage. You're always stopping to check the session, to cheer on others, or if you fall, to try again. There's so much going on in mountain biking that it's really easy to get everyone back together again if everyone's riding at a different speed. So that's just a really nice perk that I've realized in mountain biking that isn't common with a lot of other sports. You know, it's another sport that you can take a fairly good rider and a fairly, progressing rider, and have them ride the same trail and each of them have fun and be able to, enjoy that together. Whew. Branch in the face. Can't keep your head up all the time. I think one of the biggest game changers for me personally when it comes to riding fast is just being able to scan ahead. And that's hard when the trail is super technical and gnarly, where you just want to look at what's in front of your wheel. But yeah, being able to scan, look down, scan ahead, kind of plan your route, be prepared for what's coming up, makes a huge difference. Whew. I think I really like Lower Oilcan because it's a trail that you don't have to ride really fast to get a lot out of it. It's so janky and gnarly, and it's definitely a real good workout on the legs, on the arms. I can feel at certain times just my grip, kind of tiring, and just learning to back off a bit. And there's nothing super big on this trail, so as I mentioned earlier, as I'm riding solo, there's nothing too risky. There are some trails with riskier moves where I may want to have the backup of another person there in case I need help, in case, knock on wood, I hurt myself or something. But yeah, there you go, Lower Oilcan, so good. All right, now that we got our gnarly, janky tech riding in, let's get some flow. See, I can tap the front wheel here. Go the fast way. Let's go the fast way. Woo! I need to Pennzoil. Well, and that's that. Lower Oilcan is such a great workout, both mentally, when you're picking the lines and choosing where you want the front wheel to go, and physically, because it's so janky, you gotta keep your body active, otherwise your bike's gonna buck you. Anyways, if you're relatively new to riding, but you love it and you wanna do it all the time, then you've come to the right place. I'm eager to ride all the trails and to learn all the things, so make sure you subscribe and follow along on our mountain biking adventures. Thanks for watching, and see you in the trails.